Hey everybody, Joe Pirate here. Welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. At the risk of sounding vulgar, I have my shit together this time. I actually have gotten a proper recipe together. If this all works the way it is supposed to, this should be 200 units of bismuth bronze, because I have got a couple of things that I need to make. And I have also made another vessel, a chisel mold, and an axe mold. So I'm going to get these things firing real quick. Get them. Get them. Fired. Come on. There we go. I'm going to get these things fired. Hello, server. Thank you. Oh, really? Okay. And I have made progress on the house. Yeah, I'm in the wrong skin here. That is an unfortunate thing, but we will deal. I also did some exploring, and as you can see, I got jute. So hang on while this fires, and I will show you when I got it. So I'll be right back. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Take some of that too. There it is. I has found the jute. Yes, the jute is mine. Give to me the jute. It is not fully grown yet, although, ooh, I got a couple of them. Sweet. Oh goodness, and luckily it was right next to this snowy place here, which is quickly melting. Yeah. Oh goodness, I am so happy. We can now get this stuff planted and start getting some animals corralled. Oh, you also notice I found a squash. Yeah, I got myself killed by a wither skeleton while I was out exploring. Luckily, I was close to home, and luckily I had a spare boat laying around, so I quickly got myself over to the place. Wither skeleton had already despawned, so I was in good shape there. But, what are you? Okay, it's just Pete. I thought it was maybe a bear or something. But no, got myself back there. The wither skelly had despawned, so I was in the clear. Free and clear. So that was nice. Did get all my stuff back, found it all. Oh, I also made a bismuth bronze prospector's pick. Did some panning for copper, and made this. And then I went all around my island, and there is no copper anywhere on my island. So I am going to have to pan for all of it. I did find many deposits of iron. So that is a thing. That is incentive to start working up to higher tier metals. But we're not quite there yet. I haven't even built an anvil, for God's sake. So I've got to do that first. I'm just so happy I found this dang jute. I'm so happy. Another fruit tree in bloom. Okay, well, I'm going to do some more exploring, and we'll get back. I have done a bunch of work on the house, so you guys will see all of that. And I made a few more cool tools, so y'all hang out, and I'll see you when I see you. Alright, well, fire is out. Let's see what we got here. There's that. Okay, we got our 200 units of bismuth bronze. That is great. That is great to see. We needed that. I broke the old chisel working on the house, and the old chisel was copper, and this one being bismuth bronze will be a lot tougher. It'll have more durability, and it'll last a lot longer. So that's kind of the plan. But let me show you exactly what has been happening with the house. So let's get these out of their molds. And yeah, I did lose a dog in that last fight. I went back and looked at the footage, and it was necessary. It had to happen. So yeah, bismuth bronze chisel. Where is my hammer? Do I have my hammer on me? No. Okay, well, I'll show you what I've got going on here real quick. So I have front entrance. Now all this sequoia, this will move obviously, but we have a bit of an entrance here, and I've used the rock salt, smooth rock salt here, some willow, some, what is it, ash, I think it is. I think it's ash, to make a little bit of a pattern. And yeah, this is where the chisel came in, because this was all a bunch of work. And I did start to do this thing here, but this is where my chisel broke, my old chisel broke. So I've got to go back through and chisel all this, but I need another hammer. So let me make a proper hammer here real quick. And it doesn't really matter what hammer you use for this, as long as you have a hammer in your hotbar. And boop, there we go, hammer molt. Oop. Put a stick on it. Put a stick on it. Yep. Cool. Okay, so now we can actually go ahead and chisel this stuff. So let me get to the detail mode. Hit the M button here until I get, oop, that one. There we go. And there we go. Oh, perfect. Cool. So now we'll just pop away little pieces of this. And this is the worst part of this, is getting these little pieces, because if you screw up, you are done. You have to start over completely, 100%. The worst part about it is, this is a piece of wood that I'm working on, but you don't use your axe. You use your pickaxe on it. So it takes durability off of that, which really sucks. You know, the pickaxe is kind of a valuable tool, and you need every bit of durability on it you can get, and especially, like I said, I'm in a position here, or I'm in a biome here where there is absolutely no copper in this biome. So every bit of copper I've had to get from panning. So yeah, it's been a lot of panning. I've actually gotten a pretty decent system at it, and I'll actually show you that here, because some of you may end up in a biome very similar to it, where you don't get any igneous, is that the right word? Copper. So, you know, you're gonna have to pan for it. So let me show you a little bit of a trick. I'll finish this little bit up, and then we'll come right back come the next morning, because I can see it is nighttime. One great thing about this mod that I do love, the more time you spend in a particular area, the mobs don't spawn as often, but I still get mobs here occasionally. And then that is how I lost one of the dogs, because zombies came and they attacked. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this, and then we'll come back in the morning, and I will show you my little trick for gold panning. It's actually, I don't think it's any new information, but it works really great, and it sure beats looking at a wiki, or a wiki for every bit of information you ever wanted to know. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. All right, so here's a little trick that I came up with for panning, and you're gonna need your F3 screen for this. Okay, the numbers you need to pay attention to are this one here, where it says 15 and 2. So keep an eye on these two numbers, okay? And like right here, I am in chunk 15 of 15. Okay, so this is one chunk. This is another chunk. Okay, so right here, if I pan for gold in this one, if I do it long enough, it'll tell me that my gold pan is overused and it won't work anymore. So what you need to do is you need to move to a new chunk, basically. I have 4 or 5 different places that will work for me. So when this one says that this chunk is overused, I move to a new chunk. I've got one over here that works for me. And now I'm in, yeah, chunk 15, and this is 0. See 0 here. Keep an eye on this number. And now this is 15. So this chunk will actually, when this chunk excuse me, will work for a good long time, and I'll use this one up. I'll go ahead and pan in this particular chunk for a while until it says that the pan is overused, and then when this one quits working, keep an eye on that chunk number. Yep. Then I'll move to this one, and this one works for a good long time. And then when this one quits working, then I move to this one. Okay. And then I've got a couple, 3 more here along the edge. I've got 1 or 2 over there, and 1 or 2 over there. So you can still stay within a particular area of your base and still get all the ores you want. You just have to pay attention to that F3 screen. Excuse me. I'm going east and west, so I'm using this number. But if you're going to go north and south, use this number right here. It works really well. I mean, some chunks... Now, I don't know if this is actually a game mechanic or not, but it has... I've noticed it. In certain chunks, I get different ores than I do in others. And it also... I'm thinking... I could be wrong, I don't know. But I think wherever you gather your gravel from makes a difference. Because most of the time I get my gravel from this area, but I have gotten some gravel from that area over there, and I've gotten some gravel from that area over there. But when I use the gravel from that area over there, like say I'll go ahead and I'll pan in this particular area until, okay, right there. My gravel goes away. When I pop a new piece of gravel in, if I use the gravel from over there or over there, I get a lot better results from the stuff that I've gotten in this particular area. So it all really depends on what kind of material you're looking for. I'm looking for copper mostly, and I think if I use the copper if I use the gravel that I get from way over in that particular area over there, I get a lot better results from it. So it's gonna take a lot of playing with the particular mod to see what you're gonna get. This mod is extremely complex, and this is one of the things that's complex about it. So this is one of the things you need to work on. So anyway, we are back here at the house, and I've gotten a lot of work done on it. I did finish up this little corner piece. Now what I've got going on, I want to have a little entrance here and a little vestibule. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take planks and put them across here. I'm thinking hickory might be a good wood to work with, so let's get some hickory on the bar. The white cedar. Oh, that's what that is, the white cedar. I thought it was ash. No, that's willow. Hickory. Okay, cool. I knew I had some hickory somewhere. And let's pop the saw up into place here. Now, I could make full blocks for this, but I'm not gonna. I just don't want to do it. I don't know if it's actually cheaper or not to put hickory in here, or full blocks of hickory, but I don't want to do it. So I'm going to put that, and then we'll just continue this all along here. Oh, well, congratulations. Now you know what it's like to screw up, because not only do you have to fix the one block, you have to take them all down. So every single time you screw up, you have to do this. So let's see here. Wait a minute. Let's do the math real quick. Okay, so if I were to do 32, I have 32 planks, so that would give me 4 blocks, right? Okay. Let's do the math. And if I put these in here, that gives me 8 blocks. Okay, so it's actually better to put the full plank in this particular instance. So that's not a bad idea. I'm going to need a couple doors, but that's obvious, you know. And it is getting nighttime. So I'm going to wait the night out. Ooh, man, that hickory and that white cedar. That is pretty. We're going to do some more work on this house. I'm going to get a few more things done. And then I think we'll call it good for today. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, everybody. So something I wanted to show y'all was how you make glass. You take your sand in a regular old campfire here, and you go ahead and you smelt it up. And so you can watch this. It says warming. Now it says hot. And those little stars that change the size, or now it's very hot, or change the temperature rather. So I believe when we get to faint red, that's when it will do its thing. It takes a lot of wood, so I've got a few logs on hand because I want to make sure that we do this. Here we go. Faint red, dark red. Okay, and there it just went. Now I'm going to take some more sand. Let me get that out of my inventory. So yeah, the hotter the fire, the quicker this will go. Now I don't know if we can chisel this glass, which is something I'd really like to try to do. If I cannot chisel the glass, then you know, we're just gonna make panes. I would really like to be able to chisel this. If I can, I'd like to do like a slab. I don't know if that's possible, honestly. Don't know if that's possible. So let's get this cooking here. I'm gonna cook up this glass, and then we'll try it and see. Let's see if we can chisel this, because I'd like to do a glass slab. So hang on. Okay, let's give this a try. Now, I don't know if this can be done or not, but it is certainly worth a try. I've got 7 pieces of glass. Let me make sure my hammer... Where's my hammer? Hammer. I have a hammer. I know I do. Okay, so let's place this piece of glass here. And my hammer must have broke, so let me make a new hammer. Oh, I have no inventory room. Alright, let's fix that. Okay. Let's make a new hammer. Hammer. There we go. Put some sticks on it because we love it. If you love it, put a stick on it. There we go. Okay. So let's try half slab mode. We'll hit the M button here. And let's see if we can make a glass. No. Okay. We cannot make a glass half slab. So okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take these other 6. We'll make panes. We'll break that out of there because, you know, you're not my friend anymore. We'll put one there, one there. I think I'm going to do a post there. So let's do that and that and that. Perfect. Oop. And let's do these 3. Cool. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do for a post here in this particular corner, because this just won't do having this open, obviously. What the plan is this is going to be a bit of a vestibule, an entryway, and then it will go up into the main house, and then off to this side I will have my forge area and my bloomery and things like that. And then I've also got enough room on this side to do other things, but I'm gonna need more rock salt. I am completely out of rock salt. So that's what this is, by the way. This is the rock salt blocks that I used, or that I made with my chisel. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with some corner pieces here. Let's see. I have absolutely jack for inventory space. So that is willow, you ash, sycamore, hickory. Okay, there's my white cedar. I'm gonna need more white cedar, I can tell you that right now, because I've got to come up in this area here. I got to come up, but I've got to do the same exact thing. So let me screw around a little bit here, come up with a couple of design ideas, and then we'll come back. So hang on. Well, folks, I just got to looking at the length on the episode here. Hi, puppy. And we are running really long, so we'll continue it next time, I promise. I've got loads done, and you can sneaky peek back there. So stay tuned until next time, folks. We'll see you. Peace out.